Hello everybody, this is Kelly, and today I am going to make a Memorydex card with the Sweetheart kit. I did some pre-planning before I actually started, so I stamped the mug from the stamp set, cut out the middle of it with my X-Acto knife, put some score tape on the back, attached some acetate, cut the acetate around. Then I also I stamped the drip and the foam or the cream for the top. So I'm going to turn this into a shaker before we start. And I also cut all the white around my die cuts because I think that makes it look a little better. So I have some sequins that I think will look good. I have a piece of ribbon that I might use or might not. I have a quote, some donuts. Donuts are one of my favorite things. So I have some different things. I also have some white enamel dots and my stickles and some little gems. So first thing I do when I want to make a card is pick out paper. So the paper that I picked out for this one is this paper. So I think it will be too busy if I use this side. So what you do is you take your paper. This is the easy way. Cut 4 by 4 inch piece. So you want two because you want one for the back. Okay. So you have your two 4 by 4 pieces. The first thing I do is round the corners on them with a corner rounder. This is one I have from Creative Memories I got years ago. This is the way I do it when I have my Heidi Swapp punch. This punches your tabs in for your Memorydex card. So I round the corners. Make sure it looks good together, and then I'm going to glue it together with just white glue. I'm kind of going to leave some around the bottom where I know that cards or those punches are going to be. You can use double-sided tape if you want to. I started using glue to make it less bulky. I'm using glue a lot more these days. It's a lot cheaper to use glue than go through a bunch of double-sided tape. So once I have that done, then I'm going to line up my 4 inch and then punch. And there we go. Now it's a Memorydex card. Easy peasy. So, and now I realized that I wanted a pink side out, but whatever, we're going to make it work. I did want to use this side, but I'm not going to waste what I've already made. So the first thing I'm going to do is I like this lighter watercolor down here at the bottom. I can't do anything right. So I'm going to tear this off, and I'm going to tear it on both edges. Give it that distressed look. So my card's going to be kind of busy, but that's okay. So I'm going to glue this down. I like to have the ribbon on the bottom. Actually. Okay. Get that down there. Cut off the edges. Okay, getting glue all over the place. That's That's okay. White glue dries clear. All right. It's just white glue or PVA glue, archival quality glue. All right, so then I'm going to just see how this looks. Oh, first I should show you how to finish the shaker card. That would probably be good. All right, so before I actually put the shaker card together, I am going to attach this on, and then we'll add some stickles and stuff when I'm done here. So I am going to use score tape because it's very thin. And these are, so I'm going to kind of bend these in so they, actually I'm just going to, yeah. So I'm going to use score tape because I can kind of put it wherever I want it. It's really thin. So you can kind of just put it down in the little spots there where it's small. Score tape is definitely your friend if you want to make shakers. Okay, there that is. And now I'm going to just put score tape right across the top here to attach the cream or the whipped topping. And that's definitely going to get some stickles. That looks about right to me. All right, so the next step is foam tape. No foam tape I ever buy is narrow enough, so I always cut it into sections like this and then cut it in half. And it's kind of nice because you can kind of mold foam tape a little bit to where you want it. Just make sure you don't have any gaps. Push it right up against it because you're going to put sequins in here and you don't want the sequins to leak out. So I'll go ahead and put this piece down here that I have right up against that. Okay, back to cutting it in half. I guess I cut that last one a little too long. Okay. Now I will just go across the top here. Be about right. Okay. All right. So then you got your foam tape on. And I just realized I did not cut any paper for the back of it. So let me do that and then we'll come back.